Hello, hello, hello. It's your boy Audisei, I'm reacting to the most dangerous animals in the world. Like, an animal that people don't really like focus on, but they can be really dangerous. Like fruit flies and flies like that, house flies, those are dangerous, bro. Because they can go on garbage and then bring that disease onto like a food. Easy, easy coronavirus right there, bro. Easy. Why I say coronavirus? It's not the only disease in the world. I mean, this.
Not all animals are cute.
What is this quality? What is this quality? Get this shit off my screen. What is this quality? I'm sorry.
Some of them can be outright deadly. But if you think that sharks and crocs are dangerous, wait until you see the animals on this list. Today we're going to be talking about the most dangerous animals.
A hippo kill what's it called? A crocodile or an alligator. Dangerous.
In the world. Number 5. Assassin bugs. Assassin bugs are little things, but boy, they're nasty.
Creepy, bro.
At least they are if you happen to be an insect they're considered to be prey. Or indeed a rat or a bird, seeking to convert one into lunch. The name of the bugs, which covers about 300 species clustered into the family of Reduvidae, already implies that they are not to be trifled with.
I should have put this before, like, warning. There's a lot of creepy crawlies. if I have to phrase it like that, there's a lot of bugs. If it gets you anxious, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Assassin bug feeds is the stuff of B-grade science fiction. Using its trademark strong proboscis, otherwise known as a rostrum, the bug impales its prey and then injects venom-laced saliva. This serves two gruesome purposes. First, it paralyzes the victim, and then it liquefies his internal organs, allowing the assassin bug to suck it all out. A 1978 study of a
So it basically liquefies you and then sucks you up like a freaking smoothie, bro. What?
U.S. assassin species observed that the strategy was so successful, the bug was able to ingest as much as 99% of the live weight of its victim. But this is not the reason why these tiny assassins are dangerous to humans. The assassin bug transmits a dangerous parasite through its feces. This parasite will then cause a condition known as Chagas disease. Chagas disease presents itself in two phases. The initial acute phase lasts for about 2 months after infection. During the acute phase, a high number of parasites circulate in the blood. However, in most cases, symptoms are absent or mild and also
like this. I don't know why I actually watch these stuff, because this would make me terrified to go in nature, bro.
Specific. They may, however, suffer from fever, headache, enlarged lymph glands, pallor, muscle pain, difficulty in breathing, swelling, and abdominal or even chest pain. During the chronic phase, the parasites are hidden mainly.
Once you watch this, if you don't forget about it, if you actually remember, you'll be terrified. Because anytime you catch like a influenza, I say influenza, let's just say the common cold. Once you catch the common cold, you'll be like, oh shit, is the bug infecting me?
In the heart and digestive muscles.
I'm gonna stop pausing.
Up to 30% of patients suffer from cardiac disorders, and in later years, the infection can lead to sudden death due to cardiac arrhythmias or progressive heart failure caused by the destruction of the heart muscle and its nervous system. If not treated immediately, Chagas disease can be a lifelong affliction, and unfortunately, there is still no vaccine for the disease. The best way to prevent this deadly disease is to control the population of the assassin bugs that carry them. Fortunately, these insects aren't that plentiful in modern urban areas in developed countries. Despite that, though, the deadly Chagas disease still claims up to 10,000 lives every year.
Jesus.
Number 4. Ziziflies. A bite from a Zizifly is an extremely unpleasant experience. It's not like a mosquito, which can furrow its thin mouthpart directly into your blood, often without you noticing. In contrast, the Zizifly's mouth has tiny serrations on it that saw into your skin on its way out to suck your blood. To make matters worse, several species of Zizifly can transmit diseases. One of the most dangerous is a parasite that causes sleeping sickness, or human African trypanosomiasis, to give its official name. Without treatment, the infection is usually fatal. There are two closely related single-celled parasites that cause this deathly sleep. The first being Trypanosoma brucei rhodesiense and TB gammaense. The latter is far more prevalent, and it's responsible for up to 95% of cases, mostly in Western Africa. It can take up to several years to kill a person, while the former can cause death within months.
When I went to Liberia, it's on the west side of Africa. Bro, I got a serious bacterial infection, bro. I was coughing up blood, bro. You know the problem with me? I got a lot of sicknesses, but like my body is very strong, like the immune system. That does not mean I'm not terrified, but still, protect yourself.
Initial bite, sleeping sickness symptoms often start with a fever, headaches, and aching muscles. As the illness goes on, those infected become increasingly...
How can we be the most dangerous animal and the weakest animal at the same time, bro? Like, tiny little bugs like this can kill us, bro. But we can also kill them too, because we're smart. You know?
Tired, which is where it gets its name. Personality changes, poor coordination, and severe confusion can also happen.
Size doesn't matter. Anybody that says that has a small dick. Well, that was mean. I'm sorry.
Nowadays, sleeping sickness is no longer as deadly as it once was. In the early 20th century, several 100,000 people were infected each year. By the 60s, the disease was considered under control and had reached very low numbers. This in turn made it very difficult to spread. But in the 70s, there was another major epidemic, which took 20 years to control.
20 years,
The
bro. reason
reason sleeping sickness is so deadly is that it can enter the brain. There it causes its most severe symptoms, such as
I don't know if I should
confusion,
turn off the
hallucinations, and poor
air conditioning,
coordination.
whatever.
Once
It's
in the
not
brain, it
loud,
becomes
but
harder
it's
to treat and
noisy.
therefore more likely to be fatal. Doctors think of this as the second stage of the disease, the first being when it infects the blood. Although not as deadly as it once was, the Zizifly and the dreaded sleeping sickness still claim more than 10,000 lives every
10,000,
year.
bro.
Number 3. Dogs.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, yeah, I know it's difficult to wrap your head.
I love dogs, man. I absolutely love dogs, man. Comment if your dogs or cats, bro. I don't typically hate cats, but like I can put up with a cat for a certain person, but I just don't like cats. Bro,
Around it, especially for us
we had a
dogs.
freaking pit bull here for like a few months. You know, I was taking care of it. Them dogs are strong as fuck, bro.
Lovers out there.
But
your
they're
loyal
really
canine
loyal.
friend is actually more dangerous than you think. Dogs can carry disease and can also easily transmit them to humans.
Rabies.
Most of these diseases come in the form of parasites like tapeworms, hookworms, and
Yes.
roundworms, but these conditions can be easily treated. However, there
Have you ever
is
seen-
one
wait,
disease that's infamous for the pain
Have
and
you
the
ever seen those ticks in the dog ears? I clean those out, man. You pop them, bro. Just like zits, bro.
anguish that it causes not
I'm
only to the
weird
dog
like that.
owner but to the dog as well. Rabies is a serious disease that is caused by a virus. It is mainly a disease of animals, but humans can also get rabies when animals infected with the disease bite them. The virus is transmitted to humans through the infected animal's saliva, like an infected dog's.
This is like the start of a zombie apocalypse, bro. Somebody just gets bitten with rabies and they're just like, ah! And then they start biting everybody and then everyone catches it, bro. A zombie apocalypse coming, bro. Best believe. I'm turning into fucking Resident Evil, bro. Fucking Blade, bro. That's what I'm turning into.
Bite.
Fucking Morpheus.
Symptoms can appear as soon as a few days after being bitten by an infected animal. However, in most cases, symptoms may not appear until weeks or even months later. One of the most unique symptoms of rabies infection is a tingling or twitching sensation in the area around the animal bite. After the virus leaves the local bite area, it travels up to a nearby nerve to the brain and can cause such symptoms as pain, fatigue, fever, weakness, agitation, and hallucinations.
Really?
Most worryingly, people or even dogs with rabies often show an unusually high level of aggression. In later stages, when the virus has thoroughly
Got a
spread
diaper,
throughout the
bro.
victim's nervous system, one can suffer from double vision, difficulty in swallowing, and the overproduction of saliva, giving
That's
us
how
the
they foam
disturbing
the
image
mouth?
of a rabies victim foaming at the mouth, and weirdly, an aversion to water. Fortunately, rabies vaccines are readily available and are almost always never fatal, but the dangers of dogs don't stop
Now,
there.
dogs can kill you,
Thousands
but
of dog attacks and maulings are reported yearly all over the
Dogs can
world, some of
tear
which
you
end up in
apart.
fatalities. That's not to say that your pet has a high tendency to bite a chunk off
They're
your
not.
arm, but there are certain breeds that lean toward aggressiveness. All in
What's
all,
it
around
called? The
25,000
Ansu or the issue? I'm forgetting it, but it's very dangerous. Tons of dogs are dangerous, bro. But like, there's a certain way for you to deal with dogs. Especially if you have like padding on your arms. Always give your arm rather than them actually jumping in, because they will tear you apart, bro. They will. They
people
will.
fall victim to either attacks or rabies every year.
Believe me,
caused
I've been
by
attacked
man's
by a dog.
supposedly
They
best
will.
friend. Number 2.
I don't like snakes, bro.
Indiana
scared of
Jones'
them,
healthy
I
fear
just
of
don't
snakes
like
was totally warranted, as serpents are the second most deadly creatures in the world.
I've
With
eaten
the
a
chances
snake.
of dying from a snake bite in the U.S.
Yeah,
are near
fam.
zero. Other
We
regions
move
don't
like
have
that.
immediate access to high-quality medical care.
Creepy, though.
There's literally just 2 ways for snakes to kill,
Yeah.
by asphyxiation and by venom. Now, human fatalities via snake asphyxiation are rare, and it's
Look at
actually
a
more likely for a
freaking
person to get bitten by
anaconda,
a
a
shark than
freaking
be
python,
squeezed to
bro.
death by an anaconda. But in some rural areas where snakes large enough to swallow a full-grown man,
Jesus
yeah, that's
Christ.
been known to happen a bit more.
What?
Venomous snakes are infinitely more dangerous than their non-venomous cousins. Funny thing is, most snake bites aren't the snake's fault at all, as the majority of snake
Defending.
bites occur when people
Yeah.
mishandle them or don't give them the space
Yeah,
that they
bro.
deserve. There
Stay
are
away.
generally 3 types of snake venom: cytotoxins, neurotoxins, and
They
hemotoxins.
paralyze you, or they just
Neurotoxins
kill
are
you.
chemical substances that are poisonous to the nervous system. They work by reducing or disrupting chemical signals sent between neurons. They
Paralyze.
cause muscle paralysis, which may also result in respiratory difficulty and even death. Hemotoxins are blood
Paralyze.
poisons that disrupt the normal blood coagulation process.
Green vipers.
These
Those
substances
are
work
so-
by causing red blood cells to burst open. This then interferes with blood clotting factors and by causing tissue death and organ damage. Destruction of
Bro,
red blood
have you been
cells and the
stung by a
inability of blood to
jellyfish?
clot cause serious internal bleeding.
See an enemy.
Cytotoxins are the deadliest of them all. These substances
See an enemy. I believe I said that right. Yeah.
destroy body cells, a condition known as necrosis.
Snakes.
These
and
toxins
spiders,
actually help
I
partially
don't-
digest a snake's prey
Not
even
because,
before
it's
it
not because I'm
swallows
scared
it.
of them, but they're just
A
poisonous,
species of
bro.
snake
When they
may
bite
have
you and you
one
have
or
no
a
hospital
combination
needs, bro,
of 2
you're
or
going
all
real
these
quick.
toxins in their venom. However, they aren't as deadly as the number 1 creature on this list, only causing around 50,000 yearly fatalities
Venom.
worldwide.
Before we move on, do
Nah,
me a favor.
fam.
My
Nah,
analytics
fam. Subscribe to me,
show
bro.
that only about
Subscribe to me.
15% of you watching are actually subscribed. Come on, guys, what's up with that? Anyway,
Where's
so you might as well
mosquitoes?
subscribe and keep up to date with
Mosquitoes
every
are
video we
dangerous,
put
man.
out.
For fuck's sake, fam. Oh, is this Tony Hawk? Is this Tony Hawk? I want to play this game. Tony Hawk. The Tony Hawk game is so sick, bro.
Number 1. Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. It had to be.
I mean, really, would there be any other creature on
Dengue
Earth,
fever,
whether large or
malaria,
small, more dangerous than the
yellow
infamous
fever.
mosquito? Small as they might be,
Oh.
they number in the billions and can be found in every continent in the world, except for Antarctica. This is
They're
because how
cold.
easily they can reproduce. Female mosquitoes will lay eggs in stagnant water.
That's why I
It doesn't
love
matter
in
how much or
Canada
how little
during the winter time. You will not see a fucking mosquito in the world, bro. But during summertime, like now, where Canada is coming, we're going camping, bro. There's gonna be so much
water
mosquitoes.
is, how clean or dirty it is, as long as it's not flowing. Then it's the perfect
So
nursery for the
creepy,
tiny
bro.
mosquito.
I know
babies.
that's how they do their,
A single
their
female
reproduction,
mosquito
but
can lay
it's
up to
creepy,
500
bro.
eggs at a time and can lay eggs up to 10 times in its lifespan. Eggs hatch in about 48
Yeah.
hours and will reach maturity in only about 2 weeks, at which point their life cycle starts over. Male mosquitoes are more of a nuisance than a threat. They live for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to
Yeah.
mate. Females, on the other hand, are the deadly
Yeah,
ones.
infections.
They're the ones who bite and suck
Yeah,
blood.
I do that.
Although both male and female mosquitoes primarily feed on nectar, females need blood in order to
Yeah, I know
reproduce.
that.
They can drink up to 3 times their own body weight in blood, which is actually
It's
relative to
creepy,
their
bro.
size,
It's giving
so
me
it's not that much.
What's it called?
In
That
fact, even a
tingly
million mosquitoes won't be
sensation,
able to
bro.
drink
You
it
know, you
dry.
got your body's just
Then
like,
again, the danger they
ugh.
pose isn't all about the loss of blood. It's about what they leave inside your body during the act
Bacteria.
of feeding. Mosquitoes are known carriers of disease and viruses, most of which are extremely deadly. First up is the Zika
I've
virus.
had
And for
malaria,
most
like,
folks, the
about,
symptoms
like,
from the
6
virus
times.
are mild, simply a fever, rash, joint pain, and red eyes. The real danger may be pregnant women and their babies. It's linked to a birth defect called microcephaly, which causes small heads and brain damage. Mosquitoes
I'm
spread
so
this
tapped,
disease
bro.
in many
I'm
parts
so
of the world,
tapped.
including Brazil and other
Just
countries
to
in
make
South
sure
and
that your
Central
baby
America,
survive,
the
you can
Caribbean,
keep
and
fucking up
Southeast Asia.
other people's survival.
Perhaps the more
That's
popular
fucked up,
one,
bro.
though, is malaria. It hardly ever happens in the US, but nearly half the world's population lives at risk of catching this disease. Most cases occur in sub-Saharan Africa, but transmission occurs also in South America, South Asia, and many other regions.
Oh, I hate when
The
flies
symptoms
walk
include
on you.
fever,
It's
headache, chills, and
I
vomiting.
don't like it.
There are more, and any one of these diseases can cause death if left untreated. These
it's
tiny
got-
insects are so dangerous
Found
that they
my
cause around
freaking
1 million
goosebumps, bro.
fatalities worldwide every year. Something that can be prevented by the simple act of sleeping under a mosquito
Yeah, or
net.
mosquito spray, you know.
Which dangerous animal gives you nightmares? Let us know in the comment section down below.
bro. None of them give me like necessarily nightmares, but like fucking just imagine a giant snake. You've seen it, like snakes in the plane, bro. Imagine that you're somewhere and there's just a bunch of snakes and you can't escape, bro. Fam, I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna just give my life to Jesus, bro. I'm gonna jump out that plane real quick, real quick, real quick. But anyways, it's been your boy Audisei, you know. Streamlabs open up, you know. I'm about to end the video. It's a sad day in paradise, but I'll see you guys soon. Love you.